Trust these guys.
All right.
All right, David, start us off.
Yeah, Nick, just kind of curious how you think you played the first two games, and if there are areas of improvement you need, what are those in your mind?
I definitely think I've been playing better than last year for sure. I think the main thing for me is just staying better in pass. I think there's a couple times I'll get too turny. I think that's just kind of my thing. Is just staying square in my pass set still. But other than that, I thought I've been playing pretty well this season so far.
Go ahead.
Hey, Nick, Coach Kiffin talked about wanting to run the ball better, even though Kentucky was stacking the box. When you see schemes like that, what can you guys do to kind of offset those numbers?
Obviously, I think the run game does start with us, and I think there are ways we can run the ball better. I think if we're able to get a hat on a hat and run our feet and do all those things, get our combo blocks and everything. We just need a little bit of space. We got some really good guys behind us with Snoop, Ely, whoever's back there running the ball. We just need to get enough of a crease for those guys to hit it.
Go ahead, Nick.
What have you seen on tape from Alabama that maybe you guys can do to exploit them? Are there any holes in this Alabama defense, or are they pretty solid?
Obviously it's a really good group. They're Alabama, obviously. They have some really good players, but we're going to see what we've got working. We've obviously got a good game plan going in. Coach Levy, Coach Kiffin, Coach Clem, everybody. So we're really excited about the challenge this weekend.
What does their defense look like compared to the two that you've played so far? Do they remind you at all of Florida or Kentucky, or do they do something completely unique?
Obviously, I think with each defense there's a bit of similarities. More of a four-down base front from Bama, so I think that's something that was very similar with Florida. Last week we saw more of a three-down front look, obviously, but I think there's still areas that we will be able to gain some yards.
Go ahead, David.
Yeah, Nick, just curious as to what you're seeing from some of those younger offensive linemen. Last week at Kentucky, we saw Caleb Warren play most of the second quarter. Who's getting close to being ready that might be able to get in the lineup at some point this season?
Yeah, obviously Caleb played a little bit last week, and I thought he did a really good job too. And Reese and Jeremy have done a really good job this season as well. And we've had a lot of other guys step up. I think as a unit we've done a really good job of improving every day, not just physically but also with our calls and understanding who we have to get to.
If the need arises, who would you see being that third tackle right now?
I think we've got a lot of different options. Hamilton Hall's really been practicing very well these last couple days, and Jeremy's got a little bit of a tackle background. Reese is a tackle background. Eli Acker's been playing some tackle too. So I think if something were to happen, we've got options for that.
Thanks.
Yep.
Go back to Nate.
How was the communication kind of between you guys and the guards? I know Kiffin said those guard spots are, especially in the run game, some areas that you guys need to improve at.
I think that's something we've got to get a lot better at. I think that's kind of been a big point of emphasis for us this week is our communication and understanding who we have to block, in the second level, who we have to combo to, and things like that. So just making sure we're all on the same page, not just for us, but for the tight ends, the running backs, the quarterbacks, so everyone's also on the same page.
Any further questions? Go back to David.
Yeah, Nick, Lane said yesterday when asked about the running game that can't run the ball if the holes aren't there. You kind of hit on this a little bit earlier, but what do you guys view the issue with the running game and trying to get it more integrated into the offense?
I think running the ball, no matter what everybody says, I think that's how you win football games, especially in this conference. Just with the front seven in every team, this is a physical league. So I think running the football is paramount to any team's success. So I think that's something we've really got to establish moving forward.